If you're going through hell, keep going. Now this is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end. But it is, perhaps, the end of the beginning. Courage is what it takes to stand up and speak. Courage is also what it takes to sit down and listen. We shall defend our island, whatever the cost may be. We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. We shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender. All the great things are simple, and many can be expressed in a single word: freedom, justice, honor, duty, mercy, hope. Socialism is a philosophy of failure, the creed of ignorance, and the gospel of envy. Its inherent virtue is the equal sharing of misery. Victory at all costs, victory in spite of all terror, victory however long and hard the road may be, for without victory there is no survival. If you have an important point to make, don't try to be subtle or clever. Use a pile driver. Hit the point once. Then come back and hit it again. Then hit it a third time, a tremendous whack. The inherent vice of capitalism is the unequal sharing of blessings. The inherent virtue of socialism is the equal sharing of miseries. I am prepared to meet my Maker. Whether my Maker is prepared for the great ordeal of meeting me is another matter. To build may have to be the slow and laborious task of years. To destroy can be the thoughtless act of a single day. Courage is rightly esteemed the first of human qualities, because it is the quality which guarantees all others. We contend that for a nation to try to tax itself into prosperity is like a man standing in a bucket and trying to lift himself up by the handle. Criticism may not be agreeable, but it is necessary. It fulfills the same function as pain in the human body. It calls attention to an unhealthy state of things. A politician needs the ability to foretell what is going to happen tomorrow, next week, next month, and next year. And to have the ability afterwards to explain why it didn't happen. Want of foresight, unwillingness to act when action would be simple and effective, lack of clear thinking, confusion of counsel until the emergency comes, until self self-preservation strikes its jarring gong. These are the features which constitute the endless repetition of history. There are two things that are more difficult than making an after-dinner speech: climbing a wall which is leaning toward you and kissing a girl who is leaning away from you. It was the nation and the race dwelling all round the globe that had the lion's heart. I had the luck to be called upon to give the roar. One ought never to turn one's back on a threatened danger and try to run away from it. If you do that, you will double the danger. But if you meet it promptly and without flinching, you will reduce the danger by half. Never run away from anything. Never. What kind of people do they think we are? Is it possible they do not realize that we shall never cease to persevere against them until they have been taught a lesson which they and the world will never forget?